out of Mexico. Canelo, Alvarez have already came out about Messi kicking the jersey of Mexico in the dressing room. You know, he really speak about this. He said when he see Messi, it would be on site. And after a lot of prolific footballer came for him and they talked about this, like, no, you can't just talk about Messi like that. And they take this case of mostly people that speak up is Ibrahimovic and some other prolific player in England. You know, once they speak out about this, you know, he came out to apologize. So what do you see about Messi behavior kicking the jersey in the dressing room, you know, and Canelo, the boxer, Alvarez, you know, talking about him, seeing him is going to be on site. So what do you think about this situation?
You know, we spoke about Cristiano Ronaldo the other time, about his outburst in the interview with Piers Morgan, and we said that there are certain people who have global standard, global recognition. Whatever they say, whatever they do or refuse to do will be interpreted and will have weight. Lionel Messi is one of the greatest sportsmen on earth now. So whatever Messi does or fails to do has a lot of implication. The Mexican national team jersey is a national asset.
The national identity.
It's a national identity for Mexicans. It's not just a jersey. And for Messi, a man of that status, who has a very good history of behavior on the pitch and off the pitch, to have done that is, to me, is a bit off band. He shouldn't have done that because it's like a slap on the face of Mexicans. And that is why we need somebody of high status to challenge him. And
so that is the reason why
Canelo, yes, spoke up.
That these are my people who jersey, this the identity of
Canelo
my people.
Too,
this is my identity. It's a Mexican.
It's not a mean man.
No.
It's not an ordinary man.
No.
Whatever he says must carry weight. And that is why people are coming out now too to intervene in this matter. However, what Canelo said is wrong as well. You can't say you beat somebody up. That is a threat. It is not allowed in a civil space.
Yeah.
And that's why some people have to come. And you see, all those people that are coming are people of high standard, high caliber people. Yeah. Those are the people that can intervene. And unfortunately, this thing has been put to rest. So, in essence, you don't have your status to trample on people. That's what I have to say to Messi. You can't use your status to trample on people. No, nobody, no reasonable country will take that.
And let me tell you, let me give you, let me add up to that. Like, if you remember the case of Taribo when he was playing for AC Milan in Italy, he played for Inter Milan. So when he was playing for Inter Milan in Italy, Taribo West of Nigeria, the prolific defender of Nigeria, get angry when the coach of Italy at the time, Mancini, took him out. He took out the uniform of Inter Milan and he slammed it on the floor in the presence of his coach. And at the end, a lot of the Italian citizens came out to say international Inter Milan jersey is a symbol of the Italian people because it's blue and have the same blue with the Italian flag. So with this will cause the end of our prolific defender at the time, Taribo West, and it was on point. It was one of the best defender in the world at the time, just because of an anger that he threw the jersey of the international football club down in the presence of the coach. This really affected his career and ended his career, and they traded him that same year to Leeds City in England, where he tried to take them, you know, to keep them in the Premiership, but, you know, they went on relegation that made them go on a longer time of relegation before they came back to the Premiership now. So what do you think about that? Like,
no, just as I said, there are items that are symbols of bigger things. A jersey, as you said, is a representation of that club. These are clubs that have been there for hundreds of years.
Yeah, they've been there. Like,
yeah, they've been there for hundreds of years. There are some people. Okay, recently I read that John Terry, who played for England, who captained England, who played for Chelsea, who captained Chelsea, said his family were die-hard fans of West Ham.
Yeah.
That a day he scored against West Ham and he went to celebrate, that he heard his uncle cursing him right from the stand. Because to them, that was their tradition.
That is a personal symbol of
yes,
the family.
Yeah, it's a representation of the family.
Yeah,
That's they have this law for this club. And you, being one of us, now, to them, it's like destroying that club, destroying their identity, destroying their joy. So, clubs and countries have certain identities, certain symbols. They cannot afford
you can't joke with it.
You can't joke with it. They won't allow you. They won't allow you. The other time we talk about Ronaldo too, you cannot bring Man U down. There are people who lived all their life for Man U.
Yes.
There are people who
and that's what they drink and sleep and eat every day is Manchester United.
No matter the love that existed between Rooney and Ronaldo, Rooney will not allow you to bring this club down.
Because he's an Englishman, and it's like you're bringing all the English people down.
Of course, that's the most successful club in England. England. So, people like that should know. Symbols like that should be respected, whether you like it or not. If you have issues with your club or with your manager, trash that out behind the scene. I cannot stand for something and you trample on that. Personally, too, I will not agree to that. It's either you live by our standard or you leave.
So, the boxer was just trying to like safeguard and protect his own people, and protect his identity, which is the Mexican people and the Mexican flag that is being placed on the football jersey. So it's what it is. Messi should take it easy, you know, because the Mexican people, they don't toy with their identity. It's what it is, you know. So my brother will be going to the next